Hi guys, and welcome to Sisters in the City with me, Anna Vakili.
And me, Mandi Vakili.
I am actually sick of this weather. Look, my hair is an absolute mess, guys. Do not judge me. It looked so nice.
Don't lie, Anna.
It looked so nice just even an hour ago, and the rain has caused this fizzy, weird thing that's going on.
Yeah, I'm very depressed, by the way. I've definitely got seasonal, that word I want to say, depression.
Yeah.
I have seasonal depression.
But yeah,
But nothing's getting me through it, like hot chocolates.
yeah.
Oh, I swear to God, is there anything nicer than a hot chocolate?
So many calories though in a hot chocolate, isn't it? Is it not?
Don't tell me that right now. Everyone's like, it's December, you shouldn't even be dying in December.
It's true
a time
though.
to enjoy. Like,
It's true.
But December, I've got a new excuse, man. It's like, it's New Year's, and then it's like, it's your birthday, but it's like, it's summer.
If there's a month in the whole of the year that like trying to be diet or trying to be healthy is December. That's that month. Firstly, it's freezing. It's Christmas. It's like
Have you put your Christmas tree up? Oh yeah, you need to get one, don't you?
I need to get a Christmas tree. Yeah, I have an issue though. Like, I don't know. I wanted to get a fake one because I had a real one last year and it was a mess. I wanted to get a fake one, but I have just no Lucky's going to destroy it, and fake trees are more expensive. So like, why am I going to go invest in a proper like
banging
my dream like fake Christmas tree when Lucky's going to destroy it? So I might as well just get another fake one, another real one.
Yeah, because Lucky's going to ruin it. I go to Anna's house just to like try on an outfit, and Lucky attacks me like he's a lion. He ruins anything like I put on. Anna put on some banging tights the other day. Lucky tore the tights.
And it was the last tights that I had, so I ended up having to change my whole outfit. It's because he's so, I don't know, he's just playful. Like, he's attacking. He thinks he's playing, but it like sometimes it hurts. It's really strange.
So funny as well. When he does it, he just looks at you like, and what?
Yeah.
He's got the cutest face, man. Like, he's so cute.
I've got him muted now. But
do you think it's made a difference?
No. It's made no difference. He's exactly the same.
But it was our friend that told you if you get him muted, he'll calm down, right?
Yeah, but he's not. He's not. I don't know whether it's because he's a wild cat in terms of like his mum and dad were not domesticated, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
in that
sense.
sense.
Generations and generations of being wild.
Yeah, just being, it's called wild, right?
Yeah.
Is it called wild when you're
not domesticated? I don't know.
Yeah.
Wild. Yeah. Apparently it takes like foxes. If you want to domesticate a fox, it will take generations of like that fox's line, I think, apparently.
Well, I don't know. Anyway.
Even I can't be domesticated.
Yeah. I love Christmas though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really excited. I want to do a Christmas episode. I want to do a New Year's episode.
I ordered me and Anna matching Christmas PJs. She doesn't think about this.
Where are they?
What do you mean, where are they?
I've not seen them.
I'm really pissed off because I ordered two sets. Because I ordered the first set and I ordered it for like pickup at Next, because that was the only ones they had in stock. And then I realized, no, we're tall and I want the tall ones. And the tall ones were available for delivery. So now I've got like 4 PJs basically.
The tall girl struggle's real, yeah? It's a real struggle, when it comes to like, I don't really own that many trousers because it's that much of a struggle. Like, ASOS tall has saved me.
Yeah, but also I can't wear trousers in general because if it's not skin tight fitted, like I've got this whole BBL issue where like the bum is too big and the waist is too small compared to the bum. It's not the waist is small. The waist is just small compared to the bum.
Yeah.
You know, you just get bigger and everything's just getting bigger. The waist is getting bigger, the bum's getting bigger. But the proportions are always like abnormal.
That's the one good thing about a BBL though, that I must say, is that like, even if you put on weight, it's not that you stay slim, but you keep your proportions. Like, you won't get like, let's say, if you got fat taken out your stomach and put in your ass, like you won't get fat where your fat used to go before, which would be like a belly. It ain't gonna.
You can still get a belly.
You can,
but your proportions will always be a big ass and hips too.
But that's still not a reason to get a BBL, guys. Don't do it.
Trust me. Unless you've really got some bad genetics, like
Mandi,
and you're really making you feel that D word depressed.
Yeah, if you're confident, then good for you.
Yeah, I don't think there's any right or wrong. I think it's whatever makes you feel good. You do whatever makes you feel good.
100%. I agree.
Like, learn from everyone's mistakes and do your research.
Watch our plastic surgery episode, I always say, but
the episode's called Plastic Surgery Ruined Our Life.
Yeah, we go into detail about like what we've had done, our regrets and whatever, blah, blah, blah.
That just happened to us though. There's bare girls that had like banging boob jobs, banging bum jobs, they look banging. Which is unlucky.
Me and Mandi have got really, really bad genetics, skin genetics.
Our elasticity in our skin is just awful.
And scarring, like anything, like it just scars.
Anything,
so
literally.
bad.
I've got the worst like scars from just anything.
And you know what? Like, it's so important. Good skin and good hair.
But good skin also comes from keeping your skin tight. Keeping your skin tight, you can do it working out. Exercise keeps your skin tight.
Don't get me wrong though. I think we've got good like skin in terms of like our face.
Yeah.
But like,
do you think we're gonna have like age well? What do you think about that?
I already think I'm like aging
you're
well.
not close to like even like aging and all.
Well, what do you mean? I'm 33 and every single person that sees me, they're like, whoa.
Yeah.
They never ever believe it. Ever. Also,
everybody always thinks I'm old, but
hello.
I feel like I got good skin.
By the way, I went to the lady that you recommended me for fillers and Botox.
She's amazing.
Basically, I was really scared of trying someone new, but Mandi said that she went and she was amazing. Then my other best friend went and tried her out and said, well, she was amazing. Then my other best friend tried her out and was like, all three of them said she was amazing.
And
so
it all starts from me, basically, putting people on.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try her out. So I went. It was a long drive, but it was worth it. Oh my God. I'm like so excited right now. Like I feel like I'm a new me.
I don't like why you just like, first, and I'm going somewhere, she's like looking at me like, oh, this girl can't get enough of those needles in her face, can she? Yeah. But when I go, and then everybody follows me, like mother duck going to get them duck lips.
No, I didn't get my lips. No, but I love what she did to your lips. I love the shape of your lips. I don't need any in my lips, but basically,
I got Botox, everything.
Okay, let me just quickly, before we start the episode, I want to quickly tell you guys what I got. It's at this place called The Filler Place, right?
Yeah.
The Filler Place, I think.
Is it Filler Palace?
Filler Palace, that's what it's called. The Filler Palace. Bella. Okay, so she did my Botox. I get a lot of Botox. She said that you don't really get that much Botox.
I do, unless you're not doing it with me.
I got a lot of Botox, yeah. So I get it up here.
Yeah, I did.
Here, and she gave me basically a brow lift.
She's done it for me as well.
From Botox. I did this for the first time. I got Botox here in the corners of my eye because I realized when I was watching my episode last time that I was getting wrinkles. And you know what it is? Botox stops wrinkles because the more it creases, the more that's how wrinkles appear as well. So it kind of like helps.
Yeah, it prevents.
It prevents wrinkles. Then I always have been getting, and I just continued, got my masseter done.
I think that changed my life, you know.
If you look back at my pictures when I was like 25, 26, I had like a proper round face. And even though I'm more bigger now, like I've got more weight on me, my face is more slim than it was when I was 25.
Yeah.
I also
masseter is the muscle on the jaw though, yeah?
Yeah, but it still slims your face.
Yeah, so you could have a bony face, but if you feel like you've got a lot of jaw, then it works. It's not just for like, it's not fat, it's for the muscle.
Jaw is nice. I like a jaw.
I don't like too much jaw.
I don't
like the Johnny Bravo team.
I want more of a jaw, but I just want a slimmer face. I also got my chin done because me and Mandi, ever since we were little, we always had, like, it's kind of gone now, but whenever we used to close our mouth, we used to have a recessive chin.
Yeah, it's called orange peel chin.
Yeah, so she's done that.
Yeah,
she's amazing. Also did my up here. This is how much Botox I've had, yeah? Up here, and it basically stops me from having that gummy smile.
Which I told you to do ages ago.
Yeah, but she did it differently. Like when I did it last time, it didn't work as much. But now, like I honestly feel like I won't get gummy.
Yeah.
And then I got something new.
Wow.
So she did a bit of filler in here.
Yeah, smile line's what I'm going for.
And I always had a really banging nose, but she just done the tiniest bit here and a tiniest little flick. So it's like even more banging. My nose is banging now. Like it's literally, I'm obsessed. So yeah.
She's amazing.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, when you get all your appointments out, like every few months you get all your appointments in. I feel like it makes you feel like a new woman. Like I've just had my hair done from Bernardo, like with the blonde. I just did my fillers and my Botox, and then I've got my brows by Diamond this week. And like I'm gonna get Christmassy nails on Monday. I'm starting to feel like
feeling. Are you gonna get Christmassy nails? What are you gonna get?
I'm gonna try round nails this time. Long, round, and red tip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that, but I didn't want to get Christmassy nails for Gingerbeard's birthday. Because obviously like his birthday, I don't feel like it will go. But after I might go with the Christmassy vibe. Because I'm planning Gingerbeard's like 30th.
It's exciting. So in terms of the questions, just before we start the questions, I thought we'd just, for the new listeners, because we've got so many, we'll just do a quick like, I'm Anna, she's Mandi.
Hi.
I'm 33 and she's 30.
You don't know my age. You don't know my fucking age.
You're 32?
No, I'm going to be 32 though.
Oh yeah, okay. So she's 32 in February, innit?
Yeah.
And then because we got a year and a half between us. We are originally Iranian, so that Persian.
Full breed, baby.
Yeah, but we were born in London, the UK. Both our parents are Iranian, basically. So that's just a little bit about like us. We like came into this whole industry vibes because I went onto Love Island, which gave me a bit of a platform. While I was on Love Island, Mandi had such a big mouth that she basically got loads of followers, since then, we did loads of like Instagram stuff, and then we had the opportunity to start the podcast, and that's how we are here now with Sisters in the City.
And we're never stopping.
Yeah.
And basically, we decided to do a Q&A today because like, y'all be asking a lot of questions.
I have like so many questions.
Oh,
yeah?
you know, since the last episode we did, I did the clip of like, you should ask someone directly, like, do you want to be my friend?
Yeah, everyone's asking to be your friend.
Oh, I'm thousands of DMs now. Now I have to stay friendless forever. Like thousands of DMs, like, do you want to be friends? Do you want to be friends? Like literally serious as well.
Yeah, but it's hard like that. I think what Mandi meant is when you meet someone in real life and you vibe, then you're like,
yeah, I just feel like that's why, like, you know, like celebrities be so lonely.
get the fuck over yourself.
I'm joking.
All right.
Oh, go on, start.
I'm going to start. Do you think you'll be like second mums to each other's kids? What sort of aunt will you be? Strict or fun?
Oh, mate, auntie fun vibes all the way.
No. I think with your kids, I'd be so strict.
What?
Yeah.
Stay away from my kid.
Yeah.
Stay away from my child. I don't have a child.
Because you know what? I realise, yeah, like when I think about you having a kid, I get so excited, like your child. Because when I think about myself having a child, I'm like, oh God. When I think about you having a child, imagine your child. I'm going to love it.
I'm going to be the one with the tits in the child's mouth, and I'm going to be the one of sleepless nights with shit in my hands all the time.
Not for that reason, but because I love you so much. Like your little child. I'm going to love that child so much. I can imagine the feeling.
I don't get that vibe from you that you just will love my child.
What do you mean? I'm so excited. Like for you.
I don't feel like you love me.
I feel like I'd be obsessed with your child. Like unhealthy obsessed with your child.
Do you know what? It's mad because Gingerbeard's sister has a baby and I'm obsessed with that baby, but it's obviously not my sibling's child. But the way Gingerbeard and his other sister are about his sister's child. No, when I say that uncle and auntie like are obsessed.
Yeah, same with Cowslick and his brother's child.
Like obsessed.
Yeah, he's godfather to the child. He is obsessed. It's just, I think it's a natural thing. Like when your sibling, I think especially when you're really close with your sibling.
Will you have a baby then?
God, no. I don't want to even get to that.
We need to start our own like freezing egg industry anyway because I don't think it's going to happen. We've been talking about this a lot. If you're new to this, we're old. Infertility is just round the corner on the right.
But yeah, no, the thought of you having a child gets me really excited. Like,
but what kind of auntie will you be?
But I'm also really scared of you having a child.
Why?
Because I feel like you're going to be one of those really moany, annoying people. Like constantly moaning and like doing my head in.
I might get loads of followers. I might just cry on TikTok every day. You know how these mums just cry on TikTok and they get loads of followers?
Do they?
Mum, life is so hard. I haven't washed my hair in 10 days.
Do they do that?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
It's true, right?
What's going on with
you
your
might as well monetize your pain.
What's going on with your algorithm? I don't get that.
Really?
Okay, should we go to the next question?
I don't get to speak about how I would be as an auntie.
All right, cool.
It was just all about you.
You said that you'd be a fun auntie.
That's the end of.
Okay, all right. How do you feel about me being like, wait, would you be close to my child?
Fuck your child. Would I care about your child? It'd be like an extra liability in my life. Like she's like, are you gonna babysit? Oh my God. But I feel like I'd be fine. Like, let's go out.
You'd be a cool auntie.
I'd be a cool auntie. But honestly, Anna, the way I am right now,
I know.
I ain't got energy for anything.
I know. Me and Mandy literally had an argument in the morning over messages about the dog.
The dog. I can't bear anything that I have to be responsible for. Like my boyfriend. I sometimes feel like I want to go to the forest on my own. Like
forest.
Or someone like you. Just like someone that can look after themselves. I can look after myself. You can look after yourself. And we just enjoy each other's company.
We didn't appreciate living together as much.
We didn't. Now I have a child, Gingerbeard. And I've got 2 dogs.
Yeah.
One of them's a psychopath. He's 15 years old. He's my mum's dog. He has a staring problem. And tapping his feet all over the fucking wooden floors. Absolutely for no reason. I'll do anything for this dog. And he's still tapping around. Maybe he was a tap dancer in his past life. I don't know. He's like tapping, just tapping everywhere. And then staring. Okay. And then I've got my other dog, the one that's meant to be grieving, but he seems like happier than he's ever been in his life. And I just can't. I just want to be on my own. Just want to be left. And I'm like, man, I feel like this. And I don't even have a baby.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But you know what? I was speaking to a woman recently that's got a child, and she said, usually I always ask women in their 30s that have a kid, I always ask them, are you happy that you had a child in your 30s or do you regret it? And always they say, I'm so glad that I had it in my 30s. And whenever I ask a girl in their 20s, they're always like, oh, I wish I waited to my 30s. All the time.
Okay, so
she was the first person that said, I wish I had my child in my 20s because I had so much energy in my 20s, whereas now in my 30s, I don't have any energy. She was like,
I don't have energy right
she was
now.
like, my friend's got a kid. She's in her 20s and she's running around with her kid up and down, doing this, that, and the
I
other.
don't want to run around my kid. I saw a video today on TikTok, okay? It was a very wealthy Arabic couple with like 10 kids, yeah? Not 10, like 7. I don't know how many. Loads. They had a nanny. And like the babies were like crying for the nanny and like crying for the nanny. And
what's the point of having a child?
They called the nanny mom.
That's fucked. That is fucked. I wouldn't even...
Is it though?
100%. What's the point if you're going to have a child and they're going to have a
when
bigger...
they grow up...
They're going to have more of a bond with their nanny. No way.
You don't even remember things as your child?
I remember.
Do you?
I remember. 100%. I remember mum and dad. How close we were.
Though. To be like, this
don't
is
have a child. Blue. Don't have a child if you've got to lump it on the nanny. I don't think it's wrong having a nanny. I'd love to have a nanny, but I'm going to spend time with my child more.
Yeah, spending time. But the jarring stuff...
Should we go to the next question?
Well, let's go to the next question. We'll be on this forever. We love the baby topic.
I don't love the baby topic.
Oh, we always talk about babies.
Okay. If you worked in a zoo, which 3 animals would you choose to take care of?
This is so difficult. This is a burdenous question.
For me, easy.
Oh, is it?
I'll go 1, you go 1. My first animal.
That you're going to look after?
Yeah, I'm going to go the first.
All right, go on then. I know
penguins.
Oh,
I love penguins. They're monogamous.
Are they?
Yeah, they've got real love, like they know the meaning of real love. And like, they're just the cutest things ever.
They are very cute.
They're so cute.
I love penguins as well.
Yeah, what would you?
Elephant.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I love me an elephant.
I love an elephant
I want to wrap their thing around me and just put me on their back.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I want the elephant.
I love elephants. They're so sweet. I've seen elephants like save humans.
Yeah.
I love elephants so much.
Okay, my second one would be a panda because they just give me jokes.
Why? Pandas meant to be so hilarious, aren't
they?
They're
so funny. I watch panda videos on Instagram.
But they can get angry, can't they?
But they're so jokes and like they just love eating and sleeping. They're my vibe.
Oh, what would my next one be? What is in a zoo though?
Every
animal, then a horse.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Well, yeah, even though
it's not even a zoo-y animal, but
no,
still.
It's not, but I love them.
I don't know what my third one would be. I would love to say like these wild cats, but what's the point of looking after you? You can't even go near them.
Yeah, you can.
Like they
develop bonds with people.
They'll kill you probably.
No, they wouldn't.
And like having Lucky's like a mini version of a wild cat.
Probably a wolf. Even wolf. Are you sure that like dogs come from wolves? Because my dogs do not be giving me wolf vibes. Like, they're so dumb.
Oh my god! Monkey, a little monkey,
a baby monkey,
not
a gorilla.
No, I'm scared.
Why?
A small monkey, like the little ones that I can carry around with me.
I watched a Disney film the other day. It's just reminding me of all of this stuff, like Mowgli, Mowgli.
What?
The film's called Mowgli, and it's like the boy that's like the king of the jungle boy, the boy that lives in the jungle, grew up in the jungle.
That's not the name of it.
That's the name of it. That's the movie anyway. Me and Ginger stayed up and I actually watched it. It was probably the first time he didn't fall asleep. Now I know he likes Disney films. Now I know I really am with a child.
Bloody hell. Okay. Right. I've got so many. Okay. The next one's for me.
Why?
Sorry. It's just, Anna, do you ever regret doing pharmacy? I'm going to make this really quick though. I definitely don't regret doing pharmacy. I think it's the best thing I've ever done. Like when I'm like, for example, like if I'm going to meet Kalzik's family and they ask me, what do you do? I first drop the pharmacy thing, you know? It looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a pharmacist. It looks so much better than being like, I'm an influencer or I'm, or even like a podcaster. Like,
podcaster still sounds cool.
Yeah, it does. But it's just like, our podcast, what is it about? We're not political podcasters.
They don't need to know.
Yeah, no, but I always start with pharmacist.
Yeah.
And it just gives me that like professional feel. But not just that, like also it's always something that I can do on the side. Like no matter what happens, I've got that. It's like my kind of safety net.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean? And it's just good to use your brain. Like keep it ticking.
I agree.
Like I sometimes feel like before I started doing pharmacy 2 days a week, I felt like I was getting really dumbed down.
Yeah. Because we don't exactly read books or anything.
Exactly. Okay. How do you guys work on your mental health?
We don't. We're in a terrible state.
That's not a good question for us.
It's a terrible place.
Yeah.
What helps?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I know what would help my mental health, but like I just don't do it. Like
really?
Being healthier.
Yeah.
Less alcohol. Working out. Like even though I hate working out so much, the feeling I have afterwards is the feeling of like accomplishment and like discipline and all that stuff. Like that gives me a better feeling. What else? Like gratefulness.
Yeah.
Like that helps mental health. When I really think about it and I like take the time to be grateful. Like not just say it, but like take the time to sit there and be like, wow, look at everything that we have. Like the fact that we're even here, sitting here.
Yeah. I agree. I think I always try and think positively. Like I always think, look, things are going to get better if I want them to. You know, the key to freedom is that discipline.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got discipline, you're going to have the freedom to achieve anything you want, whatever body you want, whatever job you want, anything you want. If you've got discipline, which I don't have, but in a short term, what makes me feel good is sometimes sitting down with a nice cup of hot chocolate, a nice movie, and just like not worrying.
Yeah.
I think thinking about it.
Yeah, another thing that helps with me with my mental health is if I'm really feeling down, like not to put pressure on myself, like take the day, like and just, you know, whatever, take the night, whatever you guys can do, to take that time just to relax, switch off, less social media. I mean, we have to because of our jobs, but if you don't have to,
definitely switch off.
If I could, I would 100%.
Yeah, social media is the worst thing because every time I go on my social media, honestly, it's just like I get really depressed. Everyone's like working out, everyone's traveling, everyone's on holiday, everyone's got an amazing body, everyone's got an amazing relationship, everyone's got, fuck off, jarring, all these people. Stop lying.
Yeah. Another thing to help with your mental health is don't, like, I know all these things, but I still do them. What? It's really weird. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Like, you have your own journey, you have your own life, you have your, like, everything is your own unique path. Stop comparing yourself to other people. I do sometimes do that. And like, I feel like it's embarrassing to even say that I do that, but I'm going to be real.
Yeah.
Like I do compare myself to people. I compare my body. I compare my success. I compare like people that have been in the same field of me. Like, you know, I do. And like,
same.
I try not to because when I do that, I feel shit when I do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Anyway, we could go on. Maybe we should do an episode on this.
On just mental health.
Yeah. Well, it's like we know, but we just don't do it enough.
Suffer together. Just do this.
All right. Do you ever want to get married?
Do you know what? Recently, I've been like thinking, I don't even know, you know? And I don't know, there's so much shit I've been seeing lately that's making me feel so many little weird signs.
Really?
Like, I was in an Uber the other day and the Uber driver was telling me how it was the biggest mistake. I married my wife. It's like horrible things. Another thing, like I was going to this party and like I heard that one of the guys didn't want to bring his girlfriend. He had to, but he really didn't want to bring her because there's other girls there, like so many things,
about men
that I'm hearing and picking up that it's really making me think.
What, just recently?
Not so many things.
This has been the story of my life.
I know it sounds really sexist and I know I don't want to come across like that, but I can't help but feel sometimes like maybe like men are a bit sick.
I felt like this, not sick, but there's too much in their sexual energy. Like men are too sexual. Like they can't. I think that's what it is. Sex overpowers their brain and everything. Like their life is sex. Like, but this has been something that I've been thinking about since I was 18. Like, this is not new for me.
No,
I've had this, but every time I do speak to you about this, Bo, you're like, nah, let's not speak about it because it's just going to give us negative vibes.
Yeah, I don't think we should really speak about it that much, but we're on a podcast. Yeah. It's entertaining as well, and it's good to talk about it with everyone.
But like, whenever I have spoken to you about it, you're always like, nah.
Sometimes it's better not, when you're sitting with like your girlfriends, you shouldn't get too deep into these topics because it's just pointless. But when we're doing a podcast and it's like, this is the place where we should kind of share these strange thoughts.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. But I mean, part of me is also very much split on it. Like, I do think all these things, like, you know, men, can they even be monogamous? Like, I don't know. But then there's another part of me thinks maybe we've just not been around like good men.
Yeah.
Look at our cousin in Dubai. He's a good man. Like,
I'll be honest, but I have all these thoughts, but I genuinely believe that like the person I found luckily is actually not one of these people. Like I could say hands down, like I'm with someone that is not sick.
Not sick.
No, like, or like,
they're not sick men that cheat or men that get sick of their girlfriend. They're not sick.
No, they're not sick, but like perverted.
That's not the issue. Guys just get bored.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm not even worried about Gingerbeard being one of those guys, to be fair. But the thing is, my fear is this. Should I tell you what my fear is? My fear is not knowing who I'm with.
Yeah,
that's my fear.
That, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, that's what I worry.
I mean, I know, like, Kalzik at this moment in time isn't like that, but like, can I hands down say that forever he'll be like this? No, I can't.
Yeah.
Because when I'm old, when I'm not looking as good, when it's like the excitement's even more gone, like that, I don't know. And if I can't put my whole trust in that person forever, then marriage.
Yeah, but then you never can with anyone.
You can, I think, with some
the guys that I've seen, I mean, the most fucked up people are the ones that look like they're the most innocent. That's kind of why I get scared. Because the ones that you would never put it past them are the ones that sometimes are the worst.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with that. I don't think it's got anything to do with that at all. I think like you could be with a fucking Harvard professor who's like such a nerd and so well, put together, and he's not like kind of guy that sleeps around at all, but he's got the most weirdest perversions and shit.
I'm not talking about perversions, Mandy. What's up with you and perversions? I'm talking about just natural men's desires of like not being monogamous and like sexual desires. Sex is such a big part of a male identity. Like and that fact, they think about sex however often, many times a day.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think about that. I'm not thinking about the norm, really. The norm of like how
we got
women are.
We got asked, do you want to get married? You're completely off topic. You're saying, I don't know if I want to get married because of the things that you're hearing about men. But what, you're talking about perversions, or are you talking about the fact that men...
I think both, but the whole like, can a man be monogamous and would he one day cheat is like something that's just so boring to talk about, because we all know that it's difficult for men to be monogamous, and there's a capability of anyone being in unfaithful. Everyone's got the potential to be unfaithful. I do believe that if you're in the wrong environment, the wrong surroundings, the wrong kind of friends.
No, I don't agree with you, because for me, the reason why I don't want to get married is because men are way different to women, and like they are more likely to cheat, not appreciate you, take you for granted, and like not be excited for you anymore. Like exactly what you said. I'm bored of my wife. I wish I never got married. That feeling that a man would have, like, so
I'm scared of both. I'm scared of both.
I mean, I'm not scared of my man being perverted.
Honestly, like the amount of shit I see, that's like fucking scary, man.
All right, let's go to the next one. We spent way too long on this. Okay. How do you save money or try not to spend too much?
Don't leave the house, because it's so expensive that like if you breathe, you're gonna go broke.
I can't even advise you on this, because this has been like one of my biggest problems my whole life is like I can't handle money. I'm really bad with money. We both are. And I think it's in our genetics. My mum and dad are the same.
Yeah.
Like literally our whole life, if my mum and dad ever got any kind of money, they would go within
I feel like stingy people like save up the most.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah. You have to be a bit stingy if you want to be like, if you want to save, if you want to be good with money. Even down to like coffees outside or
it adds up.
Sandwiches outside, it all adds up. Ubers, get the bus, get the train, like this all adds up. The other day I went to prayer, I'm not even joking, I bought a sandwich. It was like them small breakfast baguettes. It was half of so a whole baguette is like this big. It was like this big. It was like tiny, tiny one, egg and avocado, £5.75.
It's ridiculous.
That's like £6 basically for a tiny sandwich.
All right, well, next one. What advice do you have for each other that you've never shared?
But I share all my advice. I don't keep anything back. I don't hold back.
I think my advice for you...
Oh God, what should I say to you?
...would be to stop trying to chase perfection. And I don't even mean like, yes, and I don't even mean physically. I mean everything in terms of like your insides and your outsides. Like stop trying to chase perfection, because you're going to always be chasing it. You're never going to be perfect.
I feel like I am perfect.
You're imperfectly perfect. Do you know what I mean? Like, as in like, I feel like your whole life, you've been so consumed with the way you look. Like you have albums for every part of your body. Like you're so obsessed with the way you look. And then also with your mind. Like your obsessiveness is not just your physicalness, but it's also your mind. Like your mind has to be perfect. Yeah. Like you can't have a bad thought. That's also like perfectionist in terms of like your thoughts.
I don't think I am, because I like the way I look. I just like to do things. There's some people that are just like that.
I don't think that you don't like the way you look. I never said that you're not confident or you don't like the way you look.
I'm not trying to chase perfection either. If I feel like I want to do something, then I talk about it and I do it, or I don't do it. That's just my personality. Like,
Mandy, you have an album on your phone for every part of your body.
So there's some things that I like.
Who does that?
There's so many things. Like, for example, back in the day when I was younger, I wanted to fix my teeth. I hated my teeth so much. And every time I ever spoke about it with you, you'd be like, oh, you're just like, I don't know what you're seeing. I'm not seeing it. Like, you've got body dysmorphia, this and that. Like, nothing was better than me getting Invisalign and getting my veneers. Like, nothing has improved my confidence and made me feel better about myself than doing that.
Yeah.
And like, that's what I think is the most important. I did what I think I wanted to do, and it made me feel better in my life. Like,
okay, well, that's just my advice. What would yours be for me?
I think you should stop like telling people. I'm joking.
I can't even tell you anything without you getting offended.
I'm not offended at all.
You seem offended.
I'm not offended. I just don't agree.
That's fine. You can just say, I don't agree. Disagree, but don't get into a thing about it.
No, I'm not. I just disagree, because the whole you're trying to chase perfection. I don't feel like that's me.
Whoever has an album for every part of the body, you take about 50 pictures from yourself, from your side of your face, from this, your nose, your eyebrows, your this. You are like, and that's just my opinion. And that's not for me. Someone that does that has albums for every part of their body, or is like always trying to find the next thing. Like even just before this podcast, you're like, this surgery that this girl's like, you're
I said it's fucking weirdos that get that.
As in like you're constantly, I don't know, you were saying something about this.
So I would never do that in my life.
Anyway, if I'm just, someone's asked me to share what I've never shared, I'm sharing it.
Yeah.
Don't get
I'm not offended at all.
Well, that felt like when you were like, your turn.
No, I was just joking.
Okay.
What advice do I have for you?
I'll take it.
I don't have anything because I always share everything. I don't have anything that I haven't shared with you. To be honest, I think it's kind of good that we get into this little bit of thing on the podcast. It makes it like more real. Like it's real, you know, it's like real reality TV. Like she's a fucking bitch, man. Trying to make me look like a fucking I don't have anything.
I actually think if you were inside my body, like you were inside my body, you'd probably make me look like, I always think like 50 times hotter. Like
honestly, I actually think, like, for example, I'm the kind of person, I looked at you the other day in the car, I was like, your nose is actually perfection, touch wood. But like, if I don't like something about someone as well that's really close to me, I am that kind of person. I'm not just like that by myself. I think I've offended a lot of people in my life, like a lot of close family and friends that I've said like, hey, you should really do this. And they've got really upset with me. Yeah. So I am that kind of person. I don't look at you and think there's anything that you need.
I mean, they are. Like, I know that if I took my cheeks out, I'd look 50 times better. But I'm not going to do that.
That's not true, mate. What are you talking about?
100%.
We're just both overweight. If you lost weight, your face would lose weight.
I've always had a round face.
No.
Anyway, fuck all this. Now I want to know advice.
I think my advice to you is to keep your hair extensions out and keep your hair journey and like don't give up on it.
No, I want personality advice. Not fucking beauty tips.
I don't have any personality advice to you.
That's bullshit.
I don't. I think you used to think you're always right, but now you're a bit better.
Yeah, definitely.
You used to all be like mummy. You used to always think you're right.
But I think that part of me's changed for a while now.
Yeah, that used to be annoying.
It's been a few years. I think that's changed.
Yeah. So my mum has that, I don't know, what is it? The disease of always being right.
Yeah. Okay, well, Mandy's not been able to answer that question. I was really looking forward to some
criticism.
Yeah.
I like give me a week's notice. I'll come up with a list of things I don't like about you.
All right. Who apologizes first between the both of you?
Me.
That's not true.
Always me.
That's not true.
Always me.
No, not anymore. That's bullshit. When we argue about the property thing, I message you saying sorry.
I can probably remember the occasions where Anna apologizes. That's how
you
rare
don't even apologize. You just call me.
No, I apologize. I apologize today. I apologize
today. Today was weird as fuck. Like you literally attacked me for no reason.
It actually wasn't. I wasn't actually rude. I was just ranting.
Calling me selfish is rude.
Okay,
it's rude.
Well, I said sorry.
Like I was like so confused. Anyway, I don't think you always say sorry first.
I always say sorry.
I think it's quite fair now between us. I think when we were younger, she used to always say sorry first, but not anymore.
No. I think when Anna says sorry, I have to stare at the message like,
such bullshit. She's such a liar. We're going to end up arguing. All right, next one. How do you navigate a friendship breakup? I think the way you would navigate a friendship breakup is very similar to how you would... Actually, no, wait a minute. It depends. If you fell out, like it's a proper breakup, like you fell out, it's like a beef thing, then you'd kind of navigate it the same as an ex. Block,
I just don't have any friends, so I can't even answer the question.
Shut up. We've fallen out with a lot of people in our life. How do you navigate? How have we navigated it before?
We have an argument, innit? And it just falls out. It just happens.
No, but how do you...
Beef kicks off.
Like afterwards, the feeling after. I personally wouldn't
how did you go through the breakup?
Yes, that's the question. It's hard with friends. Like I would when recently I fell out with a couple of my close friends, I've sorted it out now. But when we first fell out the first few months, I had to mute their stories, mute their posts.
You're so soft. Like seriously.
I am soft. With my friends, I'm soft because I was like, I got upset when I used to see their stories because I was hurt.
Really?
Yeah. Another one of my friends I've fallen out with, I don't even know. I don't think she was a friend. I blocked her on everything and deleted her. That's how I'm navigating that one. I don't ever want her in my life again. It's done.
I just don't give a fuck, man. If I don't feel your absence, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't, honestly. There's only probably very few people that I really, really feel the absence of.
Yeah.
You just have to get through it by keeping busy. Like with other people, your friends, your family, boys,
anything
girls,
that upsets
whatever.
you, like if it's seeing their stories, then don't. Like, you know, if you have friends that are friends with them, tell your friends that are friends with them, I don't want to speak about...
I'm not rolling with you.
No, you say, I don't want to hear about them.
No, it's like, If you want to be my enemy's friend, then you're my enemy.
No, that's not true. You just say I don't want to hear about them, I think. Anyway, next question. Cheat or be cheated on?
Ooh, I don't even know, because they're both as bad as each other.
Do you know me? I would rather be cheated on.
Really?
100%.
Than be the person that's doing the deed.
100%, yeah.
Why would you rather be cheated on than cheat?
Because I don't want to ever, I think that feeling of cheating on someone must be the most horrible feeling.
For you, because you've got a good heart.
Yeah.
For men, it's just standard.
But we're talking about us.
Yeah.
So I'd rather be cheated on because you know what? That says more about your character than me, than my character. And at least I can walk away from this whole situation feeling like at least I've not lost myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a good person.
It'd be even great if like they cheated on you and like you found out and like you walked away and they feel like shit and they're crying and they're begging, but you actually cheated on them, but they don't know. So you're just like, I would have never done that to you ever.
So you're basically saying you'll do both, cheat and be cheated on.
I'm joking. Oh, joking.
No.
But that's like women are so calculated like that. They're like, they'd be like, I can't believe you did this. I would have never done this to you. And like they've done exactly the same thing. But no, 100% I'll be the same as you.
Yeah.
I'd rather get cheated on because I was just like, I would rather be the one that's like in the right, the innocent, the victim as well, than be like
the person that's
the bad guy.
Right? Yeah.
The one that lost someone. Fuck that. I don't want to be the person that lost someone.
No. But also the worst thing is like to be cheated on and not know. I think that's horrible.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Is it horrible though? If you don't know, then how is it horrible?
True. Okay, biggest insecurity.
Apparently I have an album full of insecurities.
What is your biggest one out of all them albums?
I've had a migraine this whole episode yet. It's been so hard for me.
No way.
A migraine. I can't look at the camera because there's a massive light behind the camera.
But you don't mean to look at the camera anyway. Look at me.
Yeah. Anyway, so my biggest insecurity right now, this is why it's so hard for me because I just actually do think I'm popping. Probably my scars.
Your scars.
My biggest insecurity is my scars.
Yeah. I mean, my weight and my scars.
Yeah. My scars even... Yeah, my weight and my scars.
But like the weight is like something that can be fixed, but the scars...
Yeah, my scars are my biggest insecurity. And then after that, I don't have one. Like I just have things I would like to perfect and could be better.
Yeah.
But I don't have, it's not an insecurity.
Yeah, I think I'm the same as you. Scars are number one.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Who's the favourite child?
I am.
100% Mandi.
It's me.
Like the shit Mandi used to get away with, like I could never get away with it. Like, why is that?
I don't know.
It's just your younger one. Is that a normal thing? Like the younger one?
I'm just the more likable one, Anna.
No. I think it's just like, because you're so sensitive. Like people are scared of saying things to you. 100% I think that's what it is. It's like,
well, they know it'll just go off if they try me.
Like I think it's weird because I actually think I'm more thick-skinned than you. Like
definitely.
You're more sensitive. So like mum and dad growing up have realised that, especially when you were little.
Wrap me in cotton wool.
Yeah. So they never wanted to like hurt you or upset you so that you'd get away with fucking murder.
But what about now? Do you think now?
Still. They don't want to get on the wrong side of you. They don't want to upset you. Or
I feel like they're scared of you.
What do you mean?
They're scared of you, Anna.
How?
You're like the scary one.
They're not scared of me at all. Like,
I'm like the sweet one. You're the scary one.
That's bullshit. Please. You're the one that's scary. You're the one that always argue with them.
What?
Yeah.
I actually do think since my mom's been living with me, she is a bit of like, thinks I'm a bit of a psycho. Do you know what? I do think maybe I'm just a cunt.
Why?
I don't know. In the movie I saw yesterday, I keep talking about like, he was like, you're a cunt. He's like, well, I'm the cunt that you married and I'm going to keep being that cunt. And then she just accepts that she is a cunt.
But you're not a cunt. What are you on about?
Because sometimes I just think maybe I should embrace this cunt person.
No, you're not.
Like, do you? Because you make me feel like I'm a cunt.
No, you're not.
Are you sure?
Yeah. If anything, I always say you've got sensitive, you've got good heart. What are you on about?
Do you think I have a cunt side?
I think everyone has got a cunt side.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like the word cunt.
I really like the word cunt.
I really hate it.
Anyway, I can be so mean like sometimes. I've realised that about myself.
I don't know. You're not that mean to me.
I'm scared of you. Everyone's scared of you.
That's so bullshit. You're not scared of me at all. God, please. If anything, it's the other way round.
Yeah, it's the other way round.
It's 100% it's the other way round. That is one thing, hands down, I can say as a fact.
We live parallel. We know we have parallel universes.
Fact.
In your In your
fact,
we ain't getting on today,
100%
we ain't getting on kicking off. Honestly, we're going for a fucking roast dinner after this, and it's just I'm gonna start roasting Anna.
If anyone's scared of anyone, 100% it's me scared of you. I tiptoe around you, mate. I walk on eggshells around you.
I tremble.
You're such a liar. You start on me. Just when you started on me for no reason. You start on me.
I tried to hold it back. I tried to be polite.
You're such a liar.
I tremble. I'm so scared of you, Anna.
Okay, jokes aside.
Jokes aside.
Bullshit.
Jokes
you know it.
aside.
Say, swear on mum's life.
Swear on mummy's life. I am scared of you.
You're such a liar. I can't believe
Why?
You're lying on this podcast.
You're the older sister. Everybody's scared of the older sister.
I actually can't believe anyone that's been around us knows it's always me that's tiptoeing around you. Yes.
Everyone knows I'm scared of you. Our closest people know I'm scared of you.
You have a go at me for no reason. Like the other night we went out on a night out, like when we were with the girls, and like you have a go at me like randomly for no reason. I never have a go at you. You literally randomly will have a go at me.
I don't know about this.
I wish you were fucking scared of me. Please be scared of me because I don't get less bullshit from you.
Gingerbread thinks I'm so scared of you.
How?
He actually thinks I'm shook of you. He's like, you're so fucking pussy.
Look, I was so scared to tell you that piece of advice. Like, that's how scared I am.
But you weren't that scared, innit? Because you just went away.
Because they asked the question, so I thought I'd do it. But then, like, if this wasn't on podcast, I think you would have gone mad.
No, I went mad because it was on the podcast.
All right, whatever. Okay, next question. Who's more likely to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Obviously me, because Anna's weak as shit.
Yeah, Mandi, definitely. She's really strong. I can't do anything.
Pick up a suitcase.
No, yeah, I'm really...
Like, I am literally fucking her or her husband in the airport. She'll be like, Mandi, pick up my suitcase.
When you're what? What did you say?
As if I'm like fucking you or your husband or some shit. Like, you're like, it's me, Mandi, pick up my suitcase in the airport.
I'm really confused by that statement. That's a really strange...
As if I'm like your man. You asked me to pick up your luggage and shit.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Mandi, not just because she's stronger, but I think she's got like, she's more street smart.
I personally think that you pretend to be weak, so I do the harder stuff in life.
That's bullshit. I actually wish I was strong, you know. Like, I actually do. It's hard going through life being weak.
You don't look weak, mate.
Just because I'm big. Like, don't be rude. That's the worst thing, because I'm big. People think that I'm strong. The thing, I go on like I'm so big. It's so funny. People see me in real life. They're like, you're actually so much smaller than I thought you'd be.
Yeah.
In Love Island, standing next to... in Love Island, standing next to everyone. Everyone's so short, like 5'2", 5'1". I look like an absolute giant.
But like, you're not.
Everyone that sees me, they're like, I thought you'd be so much taller.
I just don't like the fat jokes I'm getting from Gingerbread all the time. Like, come here, my fat girl. I'm like, it's making me feel really shit.
He's just joking. Okay, would you rather marry someone you don't love or someone that doesn't love you?
I'd rather marry someone I don't love who loves me.
Yeah.
At least I'm going to get treated good.
It's easy
one.
You should always, in fact, marry someone that loves you more than you love them.
I don't just feel like Gingerbread sometimes, does he love me more? Does he not love me more? I go through phases where I think he loves me more, and then I go phases where he doesn't.
Gingerbread, it's like up and down. Same with me and Kazlik. I feel like a period of time, I could love him more, and a period of time, he could love me more.
Right now, I'm definitely in the good stage where he loves me more.
Good. Keep it like that. The whole point, like, is that you try and keep it like that as long as you can.
Yeah. Just
always try and keep the power dynamics like that. Find yourself someone that's whipped on you way more than you are. You'll have a peaceful life. Because you'll have a peaceful life.
If you find someone that you love and they don't love you as much, you're going to suffer anyway, because you're never going to get that reciprocation. You're never going to get what you're like craving.
All that fireworks and butterflies and all that bullshit.
It goes.
Yeah. Like, you don't want that.
If you're going to find someone who you don't love and they love you, and at least let them be rich. That's like, what the fuck are you doing otherwise?
Yeah. Next question is, what's your biggest turn on?
Oh.
For me.
Yeah. Bonk.
The bonk account. No, like power.
Power
is a big turn on.
Sometimes strength, you know. I do like a strong man, you know.
Yeah.
I saw a video of a man who's picking up this woman who was stuck on her wheelchair with one arm, and the other wheelchair with one arm is walking like, he was so strong. I do like strength.
Yeah, like strong, big hands.
Yeah, big, rough hands. Yeah.
I
feel like a strong
power,
man.
like in any way, like is a sexy turn on.
If he's not strong, but he's just powerful, like he can just like get people killed like that.
Not killed, like, but I mean, like he could be skinny and he could be powerful. He could be like, you know, he calls the shots,
like Prince Harry,
or he like Prince Harry. Is he skinny?
I don't know, but he's powerful.
But he's powerful, yeah. Like the prince.
Yeah, like Prince. That's what I'm talking about.
Or like if he's got like a big, you know, he owns like a big restaurant chain.
All right, you're basically describing your boyfriend.
No. But yeah, that was a really sexy thing about him.
Powerful.
Like it's sexy. Like that is one of the sexy part about him. Like when I see him at work and everyone like comes up to him and asks him like, what do we do? Like,
and he's running the show.
Yeah, like that's sexy, you know?
I felt like that about Gingerbeard as well, like because he was a boss and everything. But there's bigger levels, there's bigger fish, you know what I mean? Like there are, even like sometimes I think intelligence as power, like a scientist.
Oh yeah.
Or professor.
What's that name when you have a thing for that? There's a name.
For when you find someone intelligence really sexy. I do kind of find...
Sastophobia.
Don't, please stop trying. Don't do that. Stop it.
So, sapiosexual.
Sapiosexual, yeah. But I'm talking like powerful level of intelligence. Like you in a room, you can make everyone look stupid.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just watched that Oppenheimer.
You told me not to watch that.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like it because
you're like,
I don't think it was good because it was too complicated for me, for my brain. It was too complicated because it was just too much about physics and stuff. But I found it really sexy. All these scientists walking around like they know so much.
Is it worth watching then?
Only because of Cillian Murphy, it's worth watching. But like other than that, no, I don't personally think it was worth watching. But like just watching these people like Einstein and Oppenheimer and all these scientists that like can create these crazy stuff and they know so much about like physics and stuff. It's like amazing.
That's sexy.
Yeah, and I get jealous of them people, you know.
Me too. I feel like such an airhead.
And you know what? It's annoying because I know like I think me and you are smart.
Yeah.
Like you were really smart in literature and English and stuff. Like you could have been You could have been like a poet like Shakespeare. And I could have been like Einstein.
You. But I've dumbed down so much in the last like 4 or 5 years, yeah? Like I don't even read anymore.
Yeah.
It's just so bad. Your brain is a muscle. You need to exercise it.
It's true. And like our brain's flabby right now. It's not worked out for years. Okay. What's your biggest life lesson you've been taught?
Oh God, my biggest life lesson. Don't know. It's a good question, but I see how you put this really heavy question on me right now, yeah? Why I've got the burden of this really heavy question?
Biggest life lessons. I think the first thing that comes to my mind is a weird one because I think everyone would be the opposite of what I'd say. I'd say like not to live in the moment too much and like to try and like be smart as well with like when you're living life.
Yeah.
Whereas like a lot of people with life, they'll turn around and be like, live in the moment. Like that's probably what their life lesson would be.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
More in the moment. But for me, I think I live too much in the moment. Whereas like I shouldn't have done that. I should have been a bit more smart with my life.
Yeah.
I didn't think ahead enough. And I think it is important. Like, I don't agree with all that. Like, live for now, present, like, you never know what's around the corner. If you do that too much, like, when it comes to the moment when you walk around the corner, you're not going to have a good...
Everything you wanted.
Yeah. So, like, I think for me, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Other than, like, all the body, like, lessons. Like,
stop relationship lessons as well.
Stop trying to, like, chase perfection in terms of my body and, like, surgery.
And relationship lessons.
Relationship lessons.
Like,
that's a whole nother
so
thing.
Much time
but
wasted.
Relationship, I'm not really.
I feel like I wasted so much time when I was younger.
And
like
relationships.
Stupid relationships. Like I wish I saw it as a more serious thing back then. Anyway, I think what I would say is harness your passion at a young age.
Yes.
Because there's people that are fucking watching video games and making millions of pounds on YouTube, and there's people that are eating pizza and reviewing it and making millions of pounds, and there's people that are literally the dumbest shit, man. The dumbest shit, because that's what they enjoyed. And if you start it and you're consistent, consistency is key.
100%.
If you start from a young age, then you can actually monetize what you enjoy. And I think there's nothing more important than that. And that's what me and Anna are obviously trying to do with our podcast.
That's what we've got to, me and you. Like, this is like our passion. We enjoy, like, me and you have conversations like this at home. Like, this is what we do. Like, this is what we're best at, just chatting shit.
Yeah.
And we're basically now making that into our work. And it works well because, and it's growing organically because it's so natural.
Exactly. Like, especially today's episode, it's been so real.
Yeah.
Because we've got into so many, like... moments. But I do think like if I didn't waste so much time studying law, the thing is, I know it's amazing you did pharmacy, but I think law is a completely different kind of degree and you have to have a passion for it. Like proper have a passion for it. So
Succeed.
If I did something that I enjoyed, which is at a young age, or blogging.
But you say that, but you've been saying this for years and it's never too late. And it's like you keep saying that.
I
know,
it's
like, why don't you just jump on it
But
then?
now I've discovered like a passion that I love even more than that and I enjoy even more than that, which is podcasting. And that's kind of like overcome everything. It's like my biggest passion now.
Yeah.
Whereas like after podcasting, it probably would be like makeup and skincare and things like that. But now podcast is like my number one passion and I discovered it like, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I think discovering your passion by trying loads of different things and then just focusing on and being consistent with it will reap rewards. I think anything you're consistent with will reap rewards. It's impossible for it to not reap rewards.
That's a really good life lesson. Yeah.
That's it basically.
Well, I have so many more questions that you guys have sent and some of them are really funny. If you guys are interested in us like doing in part 2, if you do want to know more about us, then let me know because I've got loads and we can definitely do a part 2. Other than that, we'll leave it for now because it's already a long episode. We love you and hope you enjoy the episode. Sorry, Mandi had a migraine.
I have a really bad migraine, guys.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry. Like, really, honestly, I'm struggling so much. My eyes are like hurting.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that can't happen again, ever. That can never happen again.
Yeah, we love you and thank you for everyone that supported us up until now. And thank you for subscribing, liking, every comment, even if it's a dot. Thank you.
A dot.
Thank you. And we love you and we'll see you next week.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.